Isn't this place cool, Sarah?
It is.
I used to come here when I was young and watch the trains go up and back with my dad.
Were you born here in Fullerton?
Excuse me? This is real embarrassing for me. I left my wallet at home with my train pass in it. Wonder if I could borrow a few bucks from you.
Oh, well. Sure. $2 all you need?
That's fine, man.
Here you go. $2.
All right, thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no
Thanks.
problem. We gotta stick together.
Right on.
It was real nice of you, Bruce.
Yeah, I felt sorry for the poor guy.
I know.
Excuse me. I left my wallet at home. I was wondering if I could borrow a couple bucks so I could get to work.
People have been feeling sorry for him for about 6 years now.
What do you mean?
That's how he makes a living. He hasn't caught a train yet. Matter of fact, I don't think he's ever even gone anywhere.
Really? That guy's a beggar?
Welcome to the real world. So what do you think of that?
It's a waste of time.
Bruce Jennings, is he in here?
Bruce Jennings? Yeah, he's in here working out on the bench press. I better make him stop.
I'll let him finish. I'm in no hurry.
No, he's overdoing it. The guy's only been here for 6 weeks, and he's never been in this room. Now he's doing everything he can in that wheelchair. It's like he's trying to make up for lost time.
Is that right? Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, Father Gorman.
You seem to be in rather a sweat this morning.
Yeah, feels good. They told me my leg would be kind of weak for some time and not to let the rest of my body get that way.
That makes sense. Are you still on the dialysis machine?
Yeah, once a week. For the next 6 weeks or so. Then they'll let me go home.
Well, that's fine. You like that, I imagine.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better. Hey, thanks for sticking in there with my parents when I was going through all those accidents and everything.
Not at all, Bruce. Think nothing of it.
You want to join me?
No thanks. I'd better be on my way.
Okay, well, thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Bruce. Don't overexert now.
Don't worry about me. Watch out for cars. They come out of nowhere, and I do not want a roommate.
One of our better efforts, wouldn't you say, Father?
You certainly seem to have a good start on it, Bill.
He's got a ways to go yet, of course. These things take time, you know.
You're right. Time.
Call.
Well, look at this. Kings and sevens, full house. What do you got?
5 in a row, Jennings? 5 in a row?
My husband and I used to play gin, and when he died, he owed me $8,235,000.
What did your husband do for work, Mrs. Erlin?
He was a florist. He brought me a flower every day.
That's nice.
All right. One more game. But straight poker this time, okay?
How about H-Wild?
No.
So who's winning?
Well, I'm letting him win, actually. I thought it might cheer him up.
This is Rick. He's the one who wanted to go out with you, remember?
Hi, Rick. Nice to meet you. But I'm afraid if I went out with you, Bruce would just die of jealousy. Listen, I'm gonna go check the others, and I'll be back to check you later, Brucey. It's nice to meet you, Rick.
You dog. Why didn't you tell me about that?
I didn't know.
You're about the only one around here who didn't know Bruce.
What's your dog's name?
His name's Harry. He's kind of a mix, but we're not sure what kind.
A dog can be a wonderful companion. They're the most loyal and loving friends one can have.
Yeah, that's Harry, all right.
I read about a dog once whose family moved all the way across the country. They'd given him to a friend. But he got away. 6 months later, he found his family. 3,000 miles away.
3,000 miles away? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. And you know, the only emotion that dog showed when he found them was joy.
Joy?
Pure joy at having found his loved ones. He wasn't mad at them that they abandoned him. He was happy that he found them.
When did you hear about that, Doc?
Oh, long time ago. Around the time that I had my accident. 21 years ago. It was because of that dog that I started to paint and make models.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, the dog's life was shattered when he lost his family, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But he didn't give up. No, he found his family. His family was his life, and he was not going to give up his life. We all make the best of our situations, just like the dog. He knew what he wanted, and he did it.
Do you think Harry might do something like that for me?
Absolutely. Would you do something like that for him?
Well, that's a tough question.
Why? You think your dog has more courage than you do?
What is this I hear about you riding a motorbike to Boston?
Oh, that's totally false. I'm gonna ride my bike.
Why would you want to try such a dumb thing?
That's not dumb. I made a bet with Mr. Perry. I have a year to do it. A year from last night, anyway. Do you realize that no one has ever done this before? No one. I'll set a world record. Sarah, the fastest anyone with 2 legs has done this ride is 40 days. Mr. Perry and I think I'll beat that. Look here, I've got it all planned out.
Harry tricked you. I've seen him do it before. You're cracked, just like him.
No, I'm not. If I average 77 miles a day for 39 days, I'll do it. The fastest I've known anyone to do it ever is 40 days. Of course, that's doing it without any pace cars or crews or anything. It's all alone.
Don't you realize how many parts you have missing? What about your kidney and your spleen? Bruce, you've got to know that you can't make it. Deep down, you've got to know that.
That place is 3,000 miles from here. Nobody's ever done what I'm going to try to do. Nobody. I'm going to try to set a world record for crying out loud. I mean, come on, Sarah. Lighten up. I think it's exciting. I think it's fantastic. Look at me. I'm happy for a change. I'm in shape. A little. I don't see why I should be bugged by all this. Are you still mad?
You obviously don't care about yourself, so why should I?
All right, I get it. You're still mad. Listen, don't do that to yourself. Put a time limit on it. How long are you going to stay mad at me?
What?
How long are you going to be mad at me? 5 minutes? 5 hours? 5 days? Besides, I'm not going alone. I have my dog to go with me.
Ugh.
So why do you want to go to Boston?
I'd like to go see the Old North Church. I've never been there before.
Have you seen the Grand Canyon?
No.
Why don't you go there then? It's a lot nicer to look at, plus it's a lot closer.
I made a bet with this guy. It's Boston or bust.
Yeah, to each his own, man. So when you going?
I have a year to get there. A year from yesterday, anyway.
Well, that should give you plenty of time. You going on a covered wagon?
No. No, I'm going on my bicycle.
Did you say bicycle?
Yep, bicycle. I have about a year to get in shape for the trip. I suppose it's sort of a challenge.
How much is this bet?
Oh, it's a model. A model of the Old North Church.
You stay off this leg for a couple of days, unless you're with a physical therapist. The bones have knit, but you've lost your muscle tone and your flexibility for that matter. I don't think there's any way you're going to be able to win that bet.
Yeah, that's because you don't understand, Doc. You see, there's no way I can lose.
I like your attitude.
You better stay off this leg for a while yet.
Why?
Your ankle's too weak. Muscles haven't been used in a long time. Stay off your crutches. Push yourself around in a wheelchair. That won't put too much pressure on it.
Well, when can I use crutches?
I don't know. Not for a while yet.
Give me a date.
Maybe 10 days.
How about a week?
We'll see. I have to think about it.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna take a whirlpool.
Okay.
on, that's gotta be 5 minutes.
4.5. Hang in there.
You know, I think I might take Harry with me.
He won't be able to keep up with you. He'll kill the poor dog.
I can put him in a basket. He'd be a lot of company.
Where do you keep your sleeping bag and your toolkit and your clothes and other things you need?
I don't know, I'll think of something.
What did you say?
I know, I'll think of something.
That's better. Time. Oh, that was 6 minutes.
6 minutes?
What is that? Bruce,
What?
the doctor said you shouldn't be doing that yet.
It's all right, it doesn't hurt too bad.
You want to break it again?
Don't worry, I'll be okay. And besides, I have to get ready for my trip anyway. No time like the present.
No time like the present. He's even starting to talk like you.
Huh.
You made it yet?
Mm-mm. I will, though. So what are you gonna do when you get out of school?
Well, hopefully by that time I'll be a nurse.
Oh, yeah? How come?
I've always wanted to be a nurse. It's a little girl's dream.
Yeah, that's cool. Why is it a little girl's dream?
I like to take care of people.
Oh. Mr. Perry says that, only dreamers have dreams that come true.
Everyone loves a dreamer.
Oh, you.
Let me try.
Hey, Mr. Perry.
My young friend the pogo stick bringeth refreshments. What's the occasion?
Well, I get to go home tomorrow.
Is this a good vintage?
Yeah, it's the best I can get.
Poor young man.
Gotcha, I'm sorry.
Did you have to shake the can?
Well, it's just the way I walk.
How do you plan to go over hills? The Rocky Mountains are some mighty big hills, you know.
What do you mean? I'll just ride right over them.
Well, if I remember right, when I was a boy, and that was some time ago, you understand, but when you'd ride over a hill, you'd have to stand up and rock from side to side from one pedal to the other. Well, how are you going to do that?
I'll figure it out. I can do it.
Well, I admire your courage, Bruce. You set a goal for yourself, a dream. I just want to make sure that you conquer your dream and not let the dream conquer you. The important thing about dreams is that as you try to make them come true, often the process becomes more satisfying than the reward. So enjoy the process. Don't let it consume you.
Now, I know this idea of going all the way to Boston just to see if your model is good is really kind of dumb. But that's not the point here. I'm going to try my best at something and see what happens. At least I'll know that I tried my hardest. See? I can't lose.
I'll drink to that. How about another soda?
Sure. I'll go get it.